Oh, that's mainly water coming out of there. It's just starving fuel, so we'll take that carb off and check those jets. I think it's probably just a block jet or something. That bearing is gone at the front of the diff. That'll be why it's so noisy. See if I can get another one of those bearings and fix that up. Right, I'm going to pull that diff apart and see what's going on there. Hopefully it just needs a new bearing kit, but the way that's slopping around in there makes me think possibly the gears are in pretty bad shape. That bearing actually looks pretty good. There's a bit of life left in that yet. Just give it a good grease up when we put it back in. That bearing's not too bad either. It's alright for an old bush hack. Look at that nut, was actually loose. Maybe the bearings are okay. We'll try and tighten that up and see if it helps. That feels pretty good now actually. But we'll take that off and have a look anyway, because I think that seal is gone in there. It's been leaking oil down, but we'll have a wee look at it. That might be right. If once I tighten it up, it's going to engage that seal lip in there. So we'll try tightening it up and see what it does, and then lock it properly. Oh, that's smooth as silk. Nothing much wrong with that. Right, that actually feels very smooth, so I'm going to just put it back together and pinch that nut up. And I think that'll be fine for an old low-speed farm hack, because all the bearings are pretty decent, like there's no play in them, and they're sounding pretty smooth now that I've done up that nut. Right, we'll see if that's got rid of the noise. Oh yeah, that's 100% better. I've been trying to figure out why the engine is still not idling properly and misfiring a little bit. I went to check the condenser and this bolt here was loose. The nut has come off inside there, I'm guessing. So all this was just flopping around. So I'll put another nut on there and see if that helps. That's sounding a lot better. So I'll take these road tyres off now and put the ones from the other Jeep on because they're mud tyres, and we'll see how it handles a bit of off-roading. It's looking a bit better. Got some tread on the wheels now. Give it a bit of a clean out in here, it's pretty disgusting. Oh, we've got a little hitchhiker. Look at that, Zanny. It's a bird nest made of mud. I think that's a swallow nest. Pretty cool, eh? It's an old one, there's no eggs in it. Ready, guys?
Yep. Ready. Where are you going?
Yeah.
This is so fun. Whoa.
Oh, that went really well. Runs like a Swiss watch. Hasn't used any radiator fluid either. That diff's actually perfectly right now. No movement at all there, so I'm not going to pull it apart. It seems to be working fine. I probably should have checked the pinion nut before I pulled the axles off. Would have saved a bit of time, but at least I got to have a look at the brakes and the bearings, and they all look pretty good. That engine actually has a hell of a lot of power for such a little vehicle. I wasn't even having to go over half throttle up those steep hills. I took it on the steepest tracks I could find, and it just walked up them. All the running gear and engine is in pretty good condition. It's just obviously the panels are pretty knackered, so it'll never be going on the road, I don't think. Just too much work rebuilding all this sort of stuff, you know, because everywhere you look there's rust. But yeah, the chassis is good, so it's a perfect little machine for fatting around the trails and getting a bit of firewood or whatever. Alright guys, thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time.